Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Lisa. Hey, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. I think everybody's a little screwed up because they're like, why are they going live on Monday?
I think so too. We threw everybody for a curveball.
Wasn't intentional, but we'll explain shortly when some folks get coming in.
Yep. I will go ahead and share this out too.
Yep. And I had posted last night that we'd be going live today.
Okay. Sharing out. What's our topic today, Lisa?
Keeping it simple. I couldn't think of anything and I was struggling and I just had, and I needed to get this posted last night.
Oh,
And
keeping it simple. That is a good
And that's all I could think of was like, sometimes we make it more complicated than it needs to be.
one. Oh my gosh. And you nailed it.
And we just need to keep it simple.
Because even, when we start to do the thumbnail for our lives, we overthink things.
Right.
What's the topic? And we get stumped or
Yeah.
whatever.
And I think that we really need to like dumb it down,
Yeah.
back off,
Yeah.
slow down. Hey,
Mhm.
Gwen, good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. We've confused everybody.
Hold on. I'm letting some folks know too.
Yeah, Gwen's on it.
She is. I love
She
you, Gwen.
she's awesome. She texted me. She said, "You going live today?"
Uh-huh.
Because if not,
What's
she was going to save my butt for having it scheduled wrong.
happening? Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, right?
Hey, Blue Collar Homestead, good to see you.
Hey, Blue Collar Homestead.
No, you've got us too, and you've got Blue Collar Homestead. See, this
Yeah,
is what happens when you switch the schedule and don't tell anybody
right?
because it happened last minute
I know it. I know it. Well, hey, we can give you an early heads up. We will be doing this again next Monday
on Mountain Grandma's
on
channel.
my channel.
So Mountain Grandma had a last minute thing come up and
Mhm.
with her schedule, and
Yeah.
so
Work
instead of
stuff.
skipping 2 weeks,
Mhm.
we're going to do on Monday, today, and next week on her channel. And then we'll go back to Tuesdays
Yep.
after that. And then we'll explain the schedule as we go on, just because,
Yep. It's going to happen again in October.
yeah, because we got to work around her obligations.
Yeah. Yeah. Some cool training stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Whenever you're learning something in one area of your life, there's always carryover to other areas of your life. I mean, or at least you should try to have there be, right? Because
Hmm.
then you're not just doing stuff for one reason, you know?
That's right.
So I'm anxious to work through that to the training, see how it impacts not just what I do professionally, but over here on YouTube as well, and here at home when I'm doing all the things.
That's right.
That's my expectation.
We were filling the freezer this morning with
Awesome.
all kinds of vac sealed veggies and casseroles and all
Oh,
that stuff, which is just such the best feeling ever.
it is, isn't it?
It is the best feeling ever.
I
And
need
this
that
year with
feeling.
those,
I need that feeling this year.
yeah, I mean, even though this year wasn't epic like last year, it was still a good year. And
Mhm.
anything you get is better than nothing.
Yeah.
But talk about feeling blessed because, we just we had 3 zucchini bakes that we put up that I made
Oh,
Friday.
yum. Did you
Um,
video that?
See, now you weren't on my live Friday.
I wasn't. I
I'm just
wasn't.
so I was making a video
Uh-huh.
until I sliced off a piece of my thumb with the mandolin.
Oh no. Oh no, Lisa.
And needless to say, I deleted the video
Oh my goodness.
and I had to toss a whole zucchini, which made me mad
Oh darn it.
because it bled like a son of a gun.
Yeah. Ay ay ay. How are you healing up?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The biggest concern was luckily the blood thinners I was
Mm.
on for so long
Mm-hmm.
after the complications I had with the virus.
Yeah.
I had recently stopped taking, thank
Good.
God.
Good.
But it it bled for a very, very
Oh my gosh, how
long time,
awful.
and
I
it
have been using the cheese grater before where I almost get a knuckle, like when you're
yep,
grating cheese.
yep,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I was being careful, and I'm just mad. I usually wear a cut-proof glove because
Me neither.
I know that I always get hurt with that thing,
Mhm.
and I didn't have it on. Hey, Heather, Milk and Honey, good to see
Hey,
you.
Heather, thank you for coming.
And it's just like it's irritating, right?
Yeah.
Because we had to have it bandaged so thick Friday night that
Mhm.
it's like I use that thumb for everything. It's my right hand.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
writing this down because, well, not that you hurt your thumb, but I'm writing down the cut proof gloves. I'm putting that on my list of things that I need to do.
I like them. I use them when I butcher chickens, and it's because there's usually so much going on.
Yeah.
Um and we're moving right along, and I'm bad to cut myself, and it gives
Mhm.
Ryan peace of mind, and it gives
Yeah.
me peace of mind.
Yeah.
But I stupidly didn't have it on, but I'm laughing because I was making a video.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah.
You
So
should
no
have
worries,
paused
blue
the video
collar.
and had it go wah 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 wah, like they do in the scary movies.
Yeah, exactly. But after I cut my live short, and then after I was done, I had him take a look at it again.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, it was still bleeding like 2 hours
Oh my
later.
gosh.
Not a lot,
Oh my word.
but it was one of those things where it just. And
Ay,
here's the funny
ay.
part. You got to hear the humor in it.
Huh.
So not only did he compliment me on the fact that I was able to cut a piece of my finger off the same thinness as a zucchini,
Oh my gosh. I
but he also wanted to use Blue Coat and
uh-huh.
Livestock Blood Stop on it.
Uh-huh. So did he?
No,
No. I was thinking yarrow powder might have
I
been
no,
helpful.
and I have all that yarrow. I was thinking it too, and I was like, would have been
Mhm.
good if I would have had some.
Mhm. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff like my herbal medicine chest that I'm running low on certain things that I need to be refilling here soon.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
so I ended up using well, I ended up waking up the next morning and
Mhm.
there was very little there, so I was very thankful for that.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, the blue coat.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I know they
is.
say that about the violet stuff that's in it, but
Oh, good to
I
know.
wouldn't use we weren't gonna use it on me. I have
Yeah.
used it on other folks. I mean,
Mhm.
on animals.
Yeah. Mhm.
But we also had the Alu Shield, which is
They
um
don't live as long as us, so we
aluminum bandage, right?
mhm. Dang
But
it.
yeah, I just so mad because it just, the day was going great and it totally changed after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
need to get
surprisingly,
hmm,
like not bad. Like I can touch it.
that's good.
It,
So no stitches needed.
there's no way you could.
Oh, because it's just open.
It's just flat. There, let's put it this way without being gross. You know how sometimes you have a little piece to put back?
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Mm.
Right off.
Right off, Lisa.
Same thickness as my zucchini.
Oh my gosh. The very tip of it?
No, right?
Oh, it's your right hand too. Is it your left hand or your
Yeah,
right?
right.
Oh no.
But it's right here.
Mm. Kind of sideways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Dang it.
Yeah, Ryan went and when he went to toss the zucchini, he looked in there and he's like, and there it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lisa was making zucchini thumb casserole
Oh my goodness.
because I was literally making them for the freezer.
Zucchini thumb casserole.
Yeah, I
Sharing
was
cookies a
literally
day with your husband like you never have before.
right. was really mad about the zucchini. I was like, dang it.
I know it. Oh my goodness, how awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew. Yep.
Hey, so I know you saw, I was going to say, did you see it? And I know you saw it because you left me a comment. The short about the two squashes.
Yes.
So I believe that the yellow squash is another Cushaw squash. And
Cool.
Adrienne over at Indiana Backyard Gardener, she has planted both kinds of Cushaw squash. There's a green and white striped, and they call it like an orange and white stripe, which you can see the two of them. And it clearly, I don't know if you could tell in that video, but the yellowish one is kind of, I don't know, it's gold. Okay. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I left it out there longer, it'd be more orange, but I want the other things that are growing to grow. So I went ahead and I pulled those, but it does have the same pattern. It's a darn orange and white striped Cushaw. But if you were to add, because Ark Wildman, who gave me those seeds, replied and said the green and white one's a Cushaw squash. Don't know about the other one. Because he's the one that gave me the seeds. So it makes me wonder, did he, somewhere in this plant's genes, in their DNA, I ended up with two different squash from one seed. Is that
I think
weird?
it cross
Or I'm
pollinated.
wrong.
It could have cross pollinated and when he it cross pollinated last year.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
he collected the seeds, didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say that if it cross pollinates, it's
Mm-hmm.
when you plant the seeds is when you get the anomaly.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I might be trying to use that sucker for dinner tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do like a grain bowl for dinner. You know,
Ooh,
where you
nice.
have a little bit of brown rice and some kind of beans in there and some, because I got broccoli I need to eat, so some broccoli and
Did
some
you
of that.
grow broccoli?
No, I purchased it. It's
That's
organic.
all right. I was just asking because I the way you said it, I thought you had broccoli, and I was like, oh, I
Oh,
didn't know.
no such luck on the broccoli. My big wins this year have been, well, I mean, I've gotten a lot of kidney beans, but not necessarily enough to make a big pot of kidney beans with. But
Right.
they're still coming in though. They've just grown all year long. It's been fun. And I know that they're putting stuff into, they're feeding nitrogen into my soil. So I'm really happy about that. And they don't take up a lot of space. I
Oh,
went
that's cool.
Yeah, I have been adding in bone meal and blood meal into the garden beds. It's kind of, it is what it is with my garden. My big wins this year, I think, are the kidney beans. And I do have some cucumbers. I've harvested two little ones, but I know there's more on the vine. So I'm hoping I'll get some of those guys. And I've got jalapenos this year. They're really small though. And then I've got those two huge squash, but I've got like four more that are on the vine that I expect to make it to the end of the season.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. And I planted the Love Lies Bleeding Amaranth this year. And it's so beautiful. I got to get video of. I need to do a
You
garden
do.
date. But my daughter's just killing it down there. I say down there for anybody who doesn't know. My daughter's got a garden bed that's further down the hill. And she has just got tomatoes out the wazoo. She's got a couple of pumpkins that are pretty large. She's got a watermelon that's pretty darn big around. It's a black diamond, I think.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So between the two of us, at least we have some wins. Oh,
That's
she's
awesome.
growing some cool things. I forget what they're called, but there's some kind of a melon. They're about yay big, and they got spikes on them. Anybody know what that is?
Are they dragon fruit?
Maybe. I can't.
Purplish, pinkish, purplish.
Kind of. Maybe that's what they are. I'll have to ask her. I'm sure she shared something on Instagram. She got a whole bunch of those. I can't wait to see what they taste like. That's going to be fun.
Hold on.
Oh, Heather said she's got a garden full of amaranth, the short green ones. Oh. What kind are those? Like, have they, started with the flowers and the seeds yet? Because I never really Okay, no, they don't look like that.
Okay.
But they
Sorry.
kind of like, okay, so that the spikes and stuff, yes. But they're white and they do have like some purple on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I forget what she called them.
Blue Collar said, so hot this summer down here. Our garden had everything grow smaller, and somehow we have watermelon we never planted.
Oh, that's always a blessing. Gotta
Probably
love
because you fed your animals.
right? No
Heather said
kidding.
yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Are the seeds still pink?
We had frost already.
Oh
We
my
had
gosh.
frost.
I saw your post.
Yeah, so was it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night? So Thursday night we were down to 32,
Mhm.
but we didn't really see a frost on the vehicles or anything.
Mhm.
The next night we were 28,
Oh my goodness.
but I covered the butternut and the acorn and the buttercup squash to keep them going.
Did they make it?
They look horrible, but they're doing pretty good.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
then, but my friends' gardens, like one is a mile away as the crow flies.
Mhm.
She's in the greenhouses, so she was okay. But my other friend I was garden sitting for, everything was, even her kale got frostburnt. It was so cold.
Mhm.
Mountain Grandma, did you see?
I'm going back. Was it here
Hold on, I'll take it off.
or was it on the short? I didn't see a comment here. Maybe she means on the short.
Heather said hers are the green variety.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm going back about the beans.
I know you do garden tours, Heather. I'll look for that next time I watch. Sometimes when I watch, I miss stuff.
She said, yes, here. I don't see a bean comment.
I didn't either.
Okay, hold
That's
on.
so weird, huh?
Hold on. I'm going back.
She said it's not far out.
I see the blue coat, zucchini thumb casserole, nursery rhyme.
Huh.
I don't see a bean comment.
Can you tell us again, Gwen?
Yeah, sorry, because it's not coming up.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. That's bizarre.
That is weird.
Hmm.
Cold front hit today. Blue collar said about 83. Tomorrow back in the mid 90s. Jeez Louise.
That's what's going to happen here, Lisa. We're going to be in the 90s this weekend.
Ugh.
Hmm.
We're
That's
going
all
to hit
right.
80.
At least,
Hey, Bushcrafty Cooks.
hey, Bushcrafty Cooks. Good to see you.
What's up, Charles?
What's up?
Okay, when it's time to take the beans out, don't pull them up. Cut them off at ground level and leave the roots. That's where the nitrogen is at.
Oh, yeah, definitely didn't see this comment before. Don't.
Thank you, Gwen.
Okay, I will do it. Awesome. Ooh, and then next year I'll plant onions right there instead.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got a plan.
So let's talk keeping it simple.
Okay, let's do it.
So I thought of this because I was sitting there, last minute Nancy, I am,
Yeah, same.
trying to get the thumbnail up, and I was trying to think of a topic, and I was trying to do a thumbnail, and I was like, I got to get my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, just do it. You have your phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal. Just do it.
Yeah.
You're making it out to be way more than it needs to be in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Just pop something up.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world, right? Because it's
Yeah.
a thumbnail. We'll be fine.
That's right.
So I took one of my old thumbnails from Canva on my phone, and I said, let's keep it simple, because I think sometimes, or for me, we make things more complicated than they need to be,
Guilty.
of thinking about it. So for example, yesterday we got a bunch of things done that were very simple to do,
Mm-hmm.
but they were the kind of things we kept ignoring.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you an example. Our greenhouse that we bought off Marketplace,
Mm-hmm.
needed to go in the trash this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got hit with frost Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew those plants were done.
Mm-hmm.
I walked around looking at it Saturday and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I was just like, just do it. You'll feel, because it's one of the things on our fall, like our fall to do list.
Yeah.
And I've got a list by the freezer of
Mm-hmm.
all the things we need to get done this fall.
Mm-hmm.
Not like everyday things, but different
Yep.
things. Like get
Mm-hmm.
rid of the greenhouse because don't have it over winter. You don't need it.
Yep.
So it was good because we got that trashed. We got some other small stuff done, cleaned up
Mm-hmm.
around, and it's just like it's all the things that you look at that nag you
Mm-hmm.
that aren't that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get rid of them, it just feels good.
Yep.
So we just kind of puttered around and really didn't, we got a ton done,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't hard.
Yeah. Yep. We had a pretty productive weekend this weekend too, Lisa. We did a
Yeah.
bunch of decluttering.
Nice.
And I had to stop my husband because he was wanting to do more steps. Like when I say more steps, I mean there's like some projects, that we're working on and we need to declutter to do them, but he was wanting to do more. And I'm like, "No, no, we need to stop. We need to do this because when we take it to the donation place, some of it, and then some of it we throw away, but we had a pretty large amount of stuff to take to the donation place, and I don't want to overwhelm them. Like I don't want to, look a gift horse in the mouth. Like we're allowed to take things over there versus having to figure out something else to do with them. I mean, sometimes it's a blessing to be able to donate things. Um, so I had to stop him and be like, no, we got to do this. And then, it felt so amazing to get that done and kind of clean up around where those things were, maybe organize a little bit more. And then we're going to be doing more decluttering, but
Nice.
it included in his shop because he has so much stuff. I'm like, do you really need 12 screwdrivers? He says, yes, I do. So he kept, all of them, but
Yeah.
different lengths, different widths. So yeah, he gave me the lowdown on that, but
Yeah. Heather said I've been busy collecting seeds and processing plums and pears.
oh
That's
my God,
awesome.
that is awesome, Heather. And I'm just thinking when I was processing the peaches, I was like, we got to do more peaches. We would spend an hour or two per night doing
Jeez.
peaches. That's how we do it.
Yeah, but that's great. I mean, that's all,
It is awesome.
and I was telling Gwen earlier, and it's like I said earlier, it was not
5
an epic.
truckloads. Whoa. Good job, Gwen.
Whoa. It was not an epic year like last year, but still the freezer is full of, the chickens, veggies from the garden, casseroles and soups I made,
Yeah.
and also veggie, the veggie produce, produce cases that we bought locally.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, again, no frozen vegetables from the store, which will be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that will. Oh my gosh. And there's so much.
And that was nice last year.
Mhm.
And then today we're picking up beef because the pheasants didn't do well and the
Mhm.
turkeys. So it's like we ordered a quarter of a beef and we've got that to pick up today.
Mhm.
And it just feels good to have all that on hand because it's
Yeah.
nice not to have to run to the store.
Yeah.
But when your garden has a bad year, you've got all that stuff you put up
Mhm.
and it feels good that you've put stuff up.
That's right.
And it's simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Like a lot of people, are like, oh, I don't have the time to can. Some people
Mhm.
are busy and say, I don't have the
Mhm.
time to can. And
Yep.
it's like, well, the time you put in up front is
You
the
may get
time,
some later.
yeah, that you save later. And like that Gwen's talking about
Oh,
a
that's a
bag of
good idea.
carrots.
The carrots.
And I think that's smart to grate and freeze it because then it's ready to go.
Yeah, because even if you're not getting it from your garden, this time of the year, as people are wrapping up their harvests, you can find some really good deals from other people who have gardened and they just feel like they're inundated and they just want to sell it.
Yep, exactly. Um,
Hey, Barb.
hey Barb, so we started with 10 turkeys. We lost a bunch. 4 were going to a friend, and I think we ended up with 5. And so the 4 that were going with the friend, we gave them all 5 and said, call us when there's a turkey ready. Now they're down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
They may be down to 3 now for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing
Yeah.
is the pheasants. We had 23 to start. We lost a lot in the first 10 days,
Wow.
which is pretty common. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Gail. And then we were down to 12,
Mm-hmm.
and something got all but 4. So we have 4 left.
Oh my goodness.
So we actually, it looks like we have 3 roosters and 1 hen down there.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting blue and pretty though.
Aw. Oh yeah, Gail's sending out Fall Fest emails. Check your email, everybody.
Heather said trying to get shelves put together in the garage to put totes on. That's my declutter project in between everything. Nice, Heather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's got apples to do too.
And honey, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Apples are going to be at their best right now.
It's so funny. When people say they don't have time for things like, I don't like to cook at all,
Mm-hmm.
but I will preserve all day long. It doesn't bother
Uh-huh.
me. Make cheese, all that stuff.
The truth is, we're spending time doing something.
Yeah, and it's just to me
Mm-hmm.
it's nice. Like I made those casseroles and
Mm-hmm.
it's nice because they're 2-cup casseroles, so you split them in half. We've got a side for each of
Love
us.
that.
We've got squash casserole, zucchini bake.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth the time up front because it's like, wow, you just don't know what
Yeah.
you have for dinner. Just take it
Mm-hmm.
out.
It is. It's so nice.
I made cheddar broccoli soup with our broccoli we grew,
Mm-hmm.
and I froze that in like 1-cup cubes, and then we vac sealed them, and it's like there's
Mm-hmm.
lunch, and that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different than just veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta tell you this.
Huh.
I saw a reel yesterday while I was preserving the garden harvest,
Uh-huh.
and it was for zucchini onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
So you take
Ooh.
one of your
Those sound so good.
take your zucchini and you take like a bottle cap and cut the middle out,
Yeah.
which is the seeds.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't blanch them, but I did flash freeze them and then vac seal them. Then
Uh-huh.
you take them out and you add oil, cornstarch, breadcrumbs, and you put them in the air fryer. And
Oh man.
so I'm doing those too.
Are you going to do a video? You should though. Do a video of that.
I have a video of mock zucchini and mock apple pie filling
Mm-hmm.
that I filmed. I've got to finish filming a piece of it and then edit it and put it up. I didn't want to put it up today because I knew we were going live,
Yeah.
but I'll
Yeah.
get it out this week.
Yeah.
Last week I got tied up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to do a garden video. But that sounds good. I would do that. I would make that.
Yeah. I know, Gail, we have the same issue.
Me too. You should have seen me before this live. I don't have the background blurred out because it was messing up. I had to move some stuff. You still see an ironing board back there.
Here, I'll join you in solidarity. How about that?
Yeah. You see my stack shelf with stuff on it over here. Yeah, the craft room, lots of things.
Yeah. But yeah, I think especially with goals, you want to keep things simple. Don't overthink it.
Don't go
You
too
just
many steps ahead.
right.
Like know the steps, but focus on the steps that are right in front of the first thing.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
My island is a catch-all. I hate it. Yeah, I think every flat surface is a catch-all here.
Which reminds me, another thing I got to add in my little book. I need to soak some radish seeds today. Okay.
You soak them before you plant them?
Oh man, I have figured out that with my radishes, soaking the seeds makes all the difference in the world. And I not on purpose had an experiment going, because the ones I soaked and the other ones I'm like, oh shoot, I want to plant these too. And I didn't soak them because I wanted to do it all at the same time. And they were not as successful.
Wow. Good
Mm-hmm.
to know.
Yeah,
Good
soaking
to
them.
know. That's a great tip.
And I've even soaked them for more than 24 hours. Like they almost look like they're coming apart and starting to do their thing. I've even
Yep.
done that and it didn't ruin them. They still grew.
The thing is to just do a part. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
here's
Yeah.
a good example. I was putting off, I wanted to try growing something in the greenhouse, like frost hardy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
was researching and they said bok choy is frost hardy. The variety I have is not, of course. I read that after I planted it.
Okay.
Um, and I had spinach and I had cabbage. So I was sitting there like, oh, I've got to do this in the greenhouse before I do it. I got to do this. I got to
Mm-hmm.
do this. I
Yes.
finally was just like, it's really not the end of the world if it doesn't work out. Just plant it.
Yeah.
So I
Planet
went down
seed.
there.
It's an experiment, right?
Yeah, so I just went down there and I soaked the beds with water because it just takes a while to soak in.
Mm-hmm.
So I soaked the beds with water. About an hour later, I soaked them again.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went down and threw some seeds in,
Mm-hmm.
and I've
Yeah.
got bok choy and spinach, and then I've got 4 cabbages on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And I watered them in, and I'm like, there you go, it's done. There's my
Yep.
goal. I wanted to try it.
Yep.
The goal is done, but it was simple. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
complicated,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's important. And I've been watering it every day because I leave it closed because it's really
Yeah.
hot in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I ended up pulling up the shade cloth off of the cabbage in the overflow garden.
Mm-hmm.
And once if we have a threat of frost, I will put it's a floating row cover, which is shade cloth, but
Mm-hmm.
frost. So
Uh-huh.
I'll just put that over the bok choy and stuff, or
Mm-hmm.
the tender seedlings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if we can get something to grow.
There you go. I'm going to try it too, Lisa. I'm going to get out there and put some more seeds in, other than radishes.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. And I don't.
Simple is good, Gail.
Mm-hmm.
Just overcomplicate things, and we don't need to. We just need to just keep it simple.
Yep.
Stop thinking about it. Just do
Yep.
it
Yep.
and move on.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yep. And sometimes you got to figure out why you're not doing something.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is there something else in the way? And I don't mean something else as being, blame it on something else, but maybe there's something else that you need to get done so you can have clear thoughts. Like,
Right.
mm-hmm.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because that happens to me when I got a buildup, when I feel like I'm behind on my schoolwork, that I need to get in. If I feel like I'm behind on videos, and those two at the same time will stress me out.
Yeah.
And then I just got to prioritize one and get it done. Oh my gosh. And for me, I just finished the skirts I was working on.
Oh, good.
My phone next to me to share a picture, but I'll try to post a picture. But I got those done, and now I can work on the next thing I want to sew. I'm so excited because I'm going to make little unicorn dresses for them. I'm
Oh
so
my God.
excited. The
How
fabric is
precious.
adorable. Hold on, I'll show you what the fabric looks like. Hang on.
Okay. How exciting. Hey,
I
Rebecca,
know. I am so excited, and they're excited too.
Oh, that's fun.
And there's a birthday coming up. So, oops. All right, here we go. Do you see it?
Oh my gosh.
And what you probably can't see is that the tail and the mane, it's glitter.
Oh, how
Like this
cute.
pinkish red with glitter on it, but I have a ton of it. So I'm probably going to be making dresses for all 3 of the girls. Super excited. And after doing those skirts, man, that's going to be easy. Hey, Rebecca.
That's cool.
I didn't stop to think that, doing the different fabrics meant that I had all these seams that I had to go back and clean up for every piece.
Right.
It took a lot longer than what I thought it would. That should be easy peasy.
You can make a little vest for the little boy.
For a little dude.
You can make him a vest and a bow tie.
Oh my gosh.
And you know how you could do it?
Huh.
If she has one of his t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
you can take one of his t-shirts
Uh-huh.
and lay it on a piece of paper and trace it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can then draw the vest on it
Mm-hmm.
and you would have his size. Hey,
Oh,
Rhonda, a little bit of everything.
hey, Rhonda.
Rhonda's killing it in her garden. She's very excited because they moved into a new place. So between all the moving and all
Oh,
that
that's good.
stuff, I think it was 2 years. So
Mhm.
she's back on track and loving it.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Moves
Her
are
and Scott are doing great.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Sorry, blue collar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll be doing just a reminder, we'll be doing the live next Monday again on Mountain Grandma's channel. And I say that because we had a conflict in schedule, and so we're trying to work around it so we could not have to cancel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So again next Monday, and then again in October there will be 2 Mondays. So stay
Yeah.
tuned to our community pages.
Mm-hmm. For more info.
More info.
And next
Unfortunately,
Monday is actually a busy live day on my channel because we'll be doing our live at noon Central Time, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And then in the evening at, oh gosh, I don't want to tell anybody the wrong thing, 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be doing the live giveaway for the My Home Apothecary collaboration.
oh, and there's some really great videos in that.
Super excited.
Really great videos in that.
Mm-hmm. Great giveaway. The grand prize being the My Home Herbalist course that
Wow.
was sponsored by Herb Whisperer. So that's super cool.
Very cool.
That's going to be fun.
Very cool.
It'll be a busy Monday.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that video out on the mock zucchini and the mock apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Mock pineapple and apple pie, I should
Yeah.
say.
Boy, as a content creator too, the whole keep it simple thing, I have to watch myself with editing. I don't know if anybody, we have a
Yeah.
lot of channels here. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I can get pretty ridiculous about editing. My
Yeah.
husband to be like, why is it taking you so long? I'm like, I had to fix it. He's like, quit trying to be a perfectionist.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the thing too. And like when I was filming it, I was very rushed. So I'm sorry. It's not going to be the greatest video.
Mm-hmm. I always think your videos are great.
But
But
I
see,
know that
everybody,
people.
Lisa does great videos, but did you hear what she just said? Like
What?
she's telling you it's not going to be that great. And my point about highlighting what you just said, Lisa, is that I bet you if I said the same thing, that you guys would probably correct me because we are more hard on ourselves than we
Yep.
are in other videos that we watch.
Yeah. I wanted to get it done because I was rushing. It was late in the day and I was rushing around to do it because I knew people had been asking since last summer and I didn't have any zucchini because the garden ended when they started asking.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
which was probably September.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this done. I gotta videotape it. So I'm gonna do that. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rhonda. So anyway, I did it. You know, so if it's a little repetitive, I'm not worried about it. But I just have to do a couple more piece. Usually I try to do it all in one shot, meaning I try to do the intro, the exit.
Yeah.
I didn't. So it'll be a little different, but
Uh-huh. That's okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not one of these people who sit there and go, "Oh, I have to put the shirt on that I was wearing when I recorded it." No, I don't worry about
Yeah,
that
I
stuff.
just don't show myself.
True. True.
That's like that makes it so easy, you know?
Yep.
Y'all better see the way I look on a regular basis. My hair
True
is up.
story, Rhonda. That's right, Heather. Barb said I pulled out my tomato plants and cucumber, put new cucumber plants for my chickens. They love a daily huge cold cucumber.
Aw.
I bet they do.
You're a
We're
good-
just doing Mondays temporarily, Heather.
Mhm.
Today
Yeah, just-
and next
Yeah.
Monday on Mountain Grandma, and then again in October there'll be 2 Mondays. Otherwise, we're on the same schedule. We had to accommodate some conflicts in the schedule.
Yeah. Due to me.
Tammy's
stuff.
problem. Darn work.
I know it.
Did you tell them they have nerve getting in the way of our stuff?
No, I don't even tell anybody I have a YouTube channel. There's a couple people that know, but just like one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked a watermelon too soon and my geese were so
Aw.
happy. Well, I'm glad the geese enjoyed it. That was a beautiful watermelon, and I agree. It looked ready to me. But I saw somebody commented about waiting until the tendrils dry or something like that, and I know that that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Juana and Nick over at About 6 Acres. They're really good about when to pick a watermelon.
That's what they said about the squash too, and I'm cutting into one of them tonight. So I'm
Ah,
hoping. I'm hoping it's good.
well, it's funny. I've got the butternut. Talk about keeping it simple. I've got the butternut and acorn, which are finally producing.
Yay!
Yeah, but we already had frost.
Oh,
So,
they lived through it, so maybe they're
well,
fine.
I covered them and they look like the plants look like heck. Some of them got frosted. I covered them best I could. And it's just funny because when you look online about when to pick them, the idea is to pick them when they start to, when they're fully mature, obviously, but when the sugar has gone into the squash.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to wait until the stalk gets kind of beige and stuff like that, right?
Huh?
Well, and they're like, pick before frost.
Huh.
So I'm like, well, I covered them. And then somebody else was like, well, you covered them. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you sit there and you're like, all right, what have I done? What
Mm-hmm.
do I do? And then
Yeah.
I realized that it's, you just keep it simple. I covered them.
Mhm.
I'll leave them on there as long as I can. They did say that you could take them off and they'll ripen. So
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
just may not be good for storage, which I'm not going to do anyway. I'm going to roast them.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah. I'm with blue collar. I'm gonna be hungry after this.
yeah. Oh,
Barb.
totally get it, Barb. Totally
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
glad they were
gardening
just
does make us.
scares, not anything bad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you keep your garden going.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful
Killer,
garden.
killer gardens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her garden is amazing.
Barb started with some chickens and that was it. She took off
Mm-hmm.
running.
Mm-hmm.
Heather pulled 2 watermelon, haven't cut yet.
Nice.
Do they ripen off the vine if you,
I think so.
I think so too.
I mean, because we haven't eaten them soon enough and they've gone bad.
I've had them where I've bought them for the pigs on sale and I keep forgetting to cut them up
Mm-hmm.
and they sit there for a long time and they're still good. So that's why I was
Mm-hmm.
curious.
Ah.
Butternut squash will ripen in the house. Yeah, I did read that and thank you, Gail. I'm leaving them on because size-wise, they're not at the size they're supposed to be at yet.
Mm, yeah.
Plus I have acorn that are not at the size yet. So I'm trying to wait till they get large. And if we get another frost, I'm taking them off
Mm-hmm.
because I'm
Oh,
not going through 3 nights of covering again.
yeah. Barb got a baby chick that turned out to be a rooster.
That was her cat brought it home from the neighbors.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Alive. Brought it home alive.
that is so funny.
It is.
We have feral cats that come walking through. They don't bother the chickens.
Mm-hmm. So my 2 squash that I harvested, they're the size of one of your large butternut squash. I don't know if you could tell that in the video, but they're both really big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hope they're good. We'll find out.
Oh, yes. So Gwen said, while it's on her mind, please pray
Oh,
for her,
no.
for our cousin, tomato cousin, as I call her.
Mhm.
She had a seizure last week, had brain surgery to
Oh
remove
my
a tumor.
goodness.
She's doing well, but prayers never hurt. Sending all the prayers your way
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
her.
Be praying for her.
Blue
Power.
Collar said, you're not alone, Barb's country home. We're way behind on videos too. My job. Yeah, I have no excuse. I just don't want to video things.
Mm-hmm. No, sometimes it's hard to do things when you have to video things.
It is.
For example, I was going to video doing that last skirt, and I'm going to do a third one next year when I do the Little Lists. But right now, I want to move on to these dresses. but I didn't video the whole thing because I needed to just get it done. And sometimes that's just faster.
Right.
Videoing takes extra time for sure.
Or sometimes you cut your finger off.
Or yeah. Yeah. Darn it, Lisa.
Ryan said, "Do you have it on? Do you have?" He goes, "Do you have that on footage?" I said, "No."
Dang
But
it.
no, you're absolutely right. Sometimes it's easier just to get it
Does. Yeah.
done.
I
You're
mean,
welcome.
and the priority of getting something done can outweigh the need for a video sometimes. Like I
Yep.
don't I've only done one video where I shared like a pattern review, and it's not like something that I get a lot of views on anyways. I don't mind sharing, but when it's a good time to share. Maybe I'll share for the dresses because those are going to be easier.
Yeah,
And I like
exactly.
a pattern review. This one was just all measurements, which was kind of cool. Maybe I'll include the link of where I got the pattern from. People can just go to that person's website.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was cool. It was like a pattern free thing.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I said you could draw like a vest, right? Because
Yeah.
living in a rural area,
Mm-hmm.
um, sometimes it's hard to find things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when
Yeah.
I used to sew when I was younger for my son,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I used as my patterns. I would literally take a shirt that fit him and draw it on paper.
And add like a 5/8 inch seam or whatever.
Yeah, and make a t-shirt. And then I would same thing with shorts. I would take a pair of shorts
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't even use a pattern. I would just make my own.
Really? I
Yeah.
need to try that. I need to try that because I buy patterns and I have so many patterns, but
Well, it's what you feel comfortable with, but I felt comfortable doing that
mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to try it.
because I would sit there and look at the pattern and I would draw it and then I would add the same lines,
Mm-hmm.
a double line
Yeah.
for the seam allowance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I
But
like.
I've always been like that where I'll just
Yeah.
crochet something
Because
without a pattern.
yeah, see, you're good like that.
I just do it.
I like directions.
Confession.
uh,
Confession, those socks that I did not do well on,
yeah,
they're still sitting on my table.
because
I
that's a
started a
process.
new pair.
Oh, yay! That's all right though.
I'll get to them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Hey, I have some knitting magazines. I bought a bunch of bulk stuff at a yard sale. And one of the things that it included was a bunch of magazines. And there was in there some crochet ones, but also some knitting ones.
Cool.
You're going to have some coming your way.
Well, before you send them to me, talk to me.
Okay. All
And
right.
just size wise, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to save you the money.
Okay.
If they don't have my size,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's
After
not that I
we
don't appreciate it. I just want to save you the
No, that's
money.
okay. Yeah.
It's different if it's like, say, gloves versus,
Hmm.
a shirt or a
Yeah.
sweater.
Yeah. And then okay, so we can chat after the live. You can tell me the size to look for.
Yep.
And then I'll do that. And then what you don't want, we'll see what anybody else might want on the
Yeah,
next live.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I
Absolutely.
love those kinds of things. I'm sure other people do too. It's just not the time for me to start learning how to knit. That will come later.
I totally get that.
I got the Nesco canner out of the box, and I have been studying that. So I'm
It's
gonna go.
so easy. Like,
I
even
can't wait.
to this day, I use it all the time, and I still have to look at the directions for pressure
Mhm.
can versus water bath.
Uh-huh. Have you
Yeah.
done both in it? Water bath
Oh,
and
yeah.
can? When you water bath, do you just leave the lid off?
No,
Okay.
no, you leave the vent open.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But it's really, really, really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Rhonda, yes,
Yeah.
you could literally take a long piece of paper and draw an apron on there.
Mm-hmm. Take your favorite one.
Yeah,
Your
but even
favorite
if you
apron and
didn't
trace it. Oh, I got you. You
You
don't
can
even.
either trace one, or
Mm-hmm.
you can literally, so look at it as like a half. So picture
Mm-hmm.
the fabric folded in half,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can draw the half and then open it and see if that's what it fits you,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's so easy to just do it. Don't worry about perfection, just
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
One of our watermelons is grown through the chain link fence. Gonna have to eat it as soon as we break it off the fence.
Whoa, yum. That's awesome.
That's funny. That
We
is
did
so
not do well with watermelon last year, and I didn't even bother trying this year. I know what the problem is. I'm not out there watering my garden enough. Because when it's dry here, you would think with the humidity that I would only need to water once a day, but I probably need to water twice a day sometimes, which sounds crazy, but it's not going to happen. I'm probably not going to water twice a day.
I'm surprised with your humidity that you would need to.
Well, it's one thing I'm thinking that, and next year we're going to work on some of our garden beds this year, this fall, on work on getting them ready just to reduce the amount of work we have to do in the spring
Yes,
before we plant. But
right.
one of the things that we're going to do is we're getting peat moss out there.
Good.
We're just going to, because it's way too compact. And I know
We
that's limiting the growth of, because my big my big bucket planters that I plant in always do well. And I know it's because, I mean, I'm not even like, I go and I add, the blood meal and the bone meal to those too, but they do really well. And I know it's because you could just go like this with that soil. It's just,
right.
and my others is not that way.
Right, right. We have added peat every year,
hmm
and that's to hold in some moisture, make the soil lighter,
Yeah.
and we usually add like one bag in that house garden area,
hmm
and it's made a difference.
hmm
Um, so we're excited about that.
Yeah. Otherwise, my beds have just been filled with dirt, just
Yeah,
the soil.
yeah,
And I mean, I have added in like leaf mulch from the woods. I've added in, some compost from the chicken coop and from the goats, but it's still just so compact.
right.
I don't know. Maybe it's the
Ab-
type of soil that's under there because I didn't remove soil. I added to it, except for on the new beds.
Uh,
The pH. Okay. I will, Charles. Perlite. No, Barb. Do you? Because your garden's amazing. If you do, then maybe I should.
yeah, perlite's that white stuff.
Mm-hmm. The little ball looking things.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah. We usually are able to get some older bags of soil that come in lots from the auction.
Mm-hmm.
So we had peat moss,
So
that was open, and it had like a handful taken out.
yeah.
So we just take that and dump it in.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to do stuff. This year, I'm hoping for the compost. I was saying it for this year. We
Mm-hmm.
ended up not doing it, but it worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Charles, I'll check that. Because I got the little thingies that you go and check everything with.
Yeah, do a soil test.
I'll do a soil test. But I can tell you, like from the soil test I did this year, it didn't show that there was anything wrong with the pH
Good,
or where it fell, but it didn't fall in the bad place.
good, good, good. John mixes perlite in all the garden beds, but I think what works the best for our plants is we use worm castings and lots of it. Well,
Mhm.
that's good.
Just when your garden bed is so compact, you know, it's hard for the roots to grow. Because I've noticed when I've pulled up plants at the end of last season, for example, it kind of went through my mind because the roots didn't really grow beyond where they were very much.
Right. We've
Mhm.
got under a minute.
Okay. Any
We have
questions?
four huge worm bins full of worms. That's awesome,
That
Barb.
is awesome.
All
Great.
right. Well,
I'm curious, what's everybody going to be working on this week? In the next 1 minute, share with us your plans. What's
I'm
your
going to work on my socks. I'm going to I got to make cheese today.
Oh, fun. That's cool.
Yeah. Bye, Rhonda. Have a great day.
Hi, Rhonda. I have to get a survival seeds garden update video done.
There you go.
That's the thing I'm going to work on this week.
Gwen's cleaning off her island.
There you go. Your clutter spot. Oh my
Bushcrafty said
goodness.
videos. I've done 4. You want to come do a few for me?
Right? I need to go check those out. I like the new channel.
Preserving fruits, milk
Yes.
and honey.
Lots of fruits. Cooking.
Gail Southern Living, cooking videos and cleaning. Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, we are going to get going. We will see you next week on Mountain Grandma's channel. So thanks for being here.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.